Happy Thumbs Gaming. Booyakashaw.
Hey everybody, it's Brian with Happy Thumbs Gaming. Today we're checking out Episode 5, Ancient Arabia, where we show you where all 11 Sly Masks are for Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. So, I'm sure you're getting tired of hearing me say this, but if you're just tuning in and you haven't watched any of our other videos for the masks, you will need to complete all of the treasures, or I should say find all 12 treasures for the level in order to access the arcade in the hideout for this level and every other level. So, in order to fully complete this video, we recommend that you go and find all 12 treasures, which we got a video for that too, so go ahead and grab that. Then you can start with the job Rugrats, which you're watching here. You'll get to a point where you have to hide off to the side and then hop in, and I'd recommend taking out the baddies and grab that mask. Then moving along to Copycats, another job in Episode 5. We'll go ahead and slow time down because that's going to surely help us get over to this corner over here. As soon as you get to the sunken bridge, though, hang a right as opposed to just going straight across because you'll miss the Sly Mask if you do. So, yep, all right. And then we'll move along to Heavy Metal Meltdown. This one's pretty short and sweet with the missions. A lot of them are out in the open world of Arabia. But basically, once we get control here, we're going to go ahead and head off to the far right side, just as you need to in order for the story to progress. But what we're going to do is, God, we almost got up there and didn't even realize it. We're going to get up high over here, and then we're going to go the opposite way of where we're supposed to, because we will find the Sly Mask for doing so. So and there you go. Right now we're supposed to take a left, or go up right, and we're going to take a left instead. Jump all the way across and grab this pink rope. Pink is good. Jump across and grab that Sly Mask. Oh, yeah. Alright, this is in all rolled up when you're fighting the this Roseanne Barr lookalike here. And basically what you're going to do is once you attack her and she flies away for the second time, you're going to bust this chain open or off and hop on over just like you're supposed to. And then instead of busting that other chain and heading right, we're going to go ahead and jump down over here behind the platform on this little ledge. Show you quickly on the map there. It's off the radar. And then we'll jump back and move on to the open world stuff. So story masks complete all the way. No more of those. Psych. There's the level 6. But getting into the open world, we'll head out of the hideout and head left, and then get over to the barrel of arrows and pull out our archer suit, shoot it, cross to the island, rinse and repeat this other one. Boom, bullseye. Yeah. And if you watch the treasure video, you actually made it all the way out here, but there's also a mask behind it. Tricky, tricky. Way out there in that bottom left or southwest corner of the map. Then we'll make our way straight back across and go right back past our hideout and all the way down on the left-hand side of the map. We're going to get up high. Climb up really high. And then we're going to parachute down to the next one. Now, you can use, whoever you want, I suppose. Well, I guess that's not true. You need to be able to climb, so you need to be a Cooper. But we'll get up on top. It's actually right up above us right now, but we're going to switch to our thief suit and slow time down and climb all the way to the top, and then we'll get our bearing, turn around, and you can see it's bouncing around on the top here. Booyakashaw. There's Sly Mask number 6. So if you can stay on the roof, it'll save you from having to run all the way around the building there. But if you can't, just follow around, and we're gonna head over to the old spa here. This one's kind of tricky because it's not in the open world. You have to take a little portal. So we'll show you real quick right now on the map. It's pretty much in the northernmost point, but just off to the right side of the main entrance of the whatever that is. And we'll go through the tunnel and get inside here. And yay, look at this, boing, boing. I want one of these, seriously. This is definitely on my priority list of things to get for my house. A full room designated to a bouncy castle. Good times, good times. All right, and then we'll get out of there real quick and The best way to do it here is not to go down below and try to get on those. You're going to want to paraglide from up top, actually. And this one's under the bridge. There is a magic carpet that flies around that you can actually hitch a ride on, and it'll take you right through that as well. But rather than wait for the carpet, you can go ahead and just paraglide down there. Makes it a lot easier. And we'll climb back up, and now we got 2 more out here in the open world before we head into the arcade and bang the old arcade sticks around to get that high score as well as the Sly Mask. But we're back up. We're going to go to the highest tower right in the middle. We gave you a little peek there, and we'll show you once we get to the top again as well. And we will switch back into regular Sly. And get ready. We're going to take a quick look. There she blows. The last one in the open world is over on top of that giant statue. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Maybe a gorilla. It's kind of a rough gorilla shape, but I don't know. I'd have to give it some more lookings. But we'll use the boingers to get all the way to the top. Boing. And we'll land right on that perch. I got to be honest, when I saw that 55 of 60, it kind of freaked me out. As you can see there, we have 10 of 11, and I had no idea this was going to be as big of an issue as it turned out to be. So here we are. We got just a little bit of a head start here in the arcade hideout for level 5. And basically, you're going to start off as the turtle, and you're going to work your way through and take out all the baddies, including the firewall, and make your way to the tank. So we're going to end up finding ourselves here in a little bit with the pinkish, purplish tank, and there's going to be a room with a whole lot of electrical swivels like you see there, and we will mastermind our way through all that. Shout out to Iron Cross. What up, Mark? And we will work our way all the way through it, and we will guide you to the hidden wall that we will blast through to get that handy Sly Mask. So back to the story about getting all confused and the 55 of 60. So it turns out, for whatever reason, it didn't capture one of the ones from episode 2. So we were behind on episode 2. And then ready for this? So we make this giant mistake, and for whatever reason, we went to episode 6 arcade instead of episode 5 arcade after getting the one from 2. So although we did get caught up and all the numbers were correct and we only had 3 left from the prologue, I was an idiot and went to, or the epilogue, sorry, went to the epilogue and ended up getting, yep, you guessed it, the high score and the Sly Mask for that one. And turns out I had to come back, and so here we are on episode 5, as it should be, and we are working our way towards that Sly Mask. But unfortunately, I've already completed the epilogue, and this will be the last one that I need. As you can see, I'm already at 98%. So I apologize for getting the trophy early, as you'll see here in a minute, but I couldn't do much about it. I got all the way to the very last 2 videos before I messed it up. Go figure. Yeah, I still don't know why my level 2 did not save. I mean, I have a video of it online and have for days as of this recording, and for whatever reason, it just did not save that high score for me, so bummer deal. My PlayStation's been freezing up a little bit, which might be a bad sign, and it might have something to do with that. I may have froze up and corrupted some data or something. I always try to be an optimist and think that it was, you know, not my fault and something that probably won't happen again. So yeah, I'm just kind of chatting my way through this high score run / Sly Mask retrieval. We'll blast our way through all that purple. I mean, this high score is pretty easy. I know some of you have been wanting high score tips and tricks. And all I can really say is, you know, on this one, keep moving. If you've played any Super Stardust or anything that's a twin stick shooter, you shouldn't have much of a problem at all. Just keep moving and yeah, keep blasting. As you can see here, I mean, I'm not perfect. I get hit plenty. But I am being kind of sloppy. I'm kind of frustrated at this point because of what had happened with the Sly Masks. You know, I'm kind of a perfectionist at times, and I like to make sure that all of our information is good. Speaking of good, Iron Cross, why don't you get some new internet? All right, so here's the room. So right off the bat, your tendency is to go to the right, or at least mine was because of the open area. Just kind of get away from all of that. And you're going to want to make sure that you kind of swivel around with those electrical fields to make sure that you don't get totally owned. And I'm pretty sure here in a minute I get slapped around like a little stepchild. But and if you're a stepchild, don't expect slappings. That's just, you know, it's just a saying. Anyways, make it all the way to the top, and I'm thinking, all right, I'm out of here. But no, do not bail this room. You're going to want to come to this left side and look at this false wall that you can blast through. And ta-da! Sly Mask number 11 for episode 5, but it turned out to be number 60 for me. So mark your territory trophy, which yours shouldn't pop if you're following the series until the end of the episode 6 or the epilogue video where you grab the last 3. So hopefully this has been helpful. That's gonna wrap up Sly Cooper episode 5, where we found all 11 Sly Masks. Feel free to head on over to Facebook and Twitter and do the norm of staying in, you know, communications with us. Subscribing and voting is always an option as well. And until next time,